What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will talk about Fabio Carvalho, because Football Insider, the website, and some other pundits are saying that it's just a matter of time before Liverpool agree a deal to sign Fulham attacker Fabio Carvalho. Noel Whelan wrote a very detailed report and he's saying that he would be the perfect signing for Liverpool. He's very young, very talented, and he's only 19 years old, and he would put money on Fabio Carvalho wearing a Liverpool shirt in the summer. And a recruitment source told Football Insider on February the 5th that Liverpool will hold fresh talks with Fulham over a deal to sign Fabio Carvalho after narrowly missing out on a deal in the January transfer window. So the last Saturday on February the 12th, this source told the website that those discussions are set to take place before the end of February. And Whelan insisted that Carvalho would be the perfect signing for Liverpool and he expects a deal to be struck in the near future. He said, obviously you don't want to price yourself out of a massive move to big Klopp, that's one thing. Yes, he's young, yes, he's got talent, but you do not want to price yourself out of the dream move to Liverpool. To me it seems like that is not going to be dead. That's going to carry on, and that deal, in my opinion, will be done. I think it's just a matter of time. Obviously they couldn't cross the E's and cross the T's and dot the E's during the January transfer window. They couldn't get the deal done in time, but he said, I would be very surprised if this deal doesn't get sorted out come the summer or a pre-arrangement. Liverpool want him, Fabio Carvalho wants to move to Liverpool, his agents wants him to move to Liverpool. He looks like the perfect fit, the perfect style of player for Jurgen Klopp's team, and I do not believe that they will think we didn't get him in January, so let's leave it. Liverpool seem to do their business very, very well when it comes to players. They don't hold back. If they want somebody, they go and get them. I would put my money on Carvalho wearing a red shirt at the start of next season. And Carvalho has scored 8 goals so far in the Championship and contributed 5 assists in 22 appearances this season. And he has in total 28 first team appearances under his belt at the moment, which means that last season he didn't play a lot, but he's only 19 years old, so you can excuse that because he's still very, very young and developing, and he has a very, very bright future. And oh, surprise, surprise, many pundits are saying the title race is back on. At the start of the season, nobody out of the 23 or 25 BBC pundits who predicted the Premier League top 4, nobody predicted Liverpool to win the Premier League, and only 3 pundits out of the 24 pundits predicted Liverpool to actually finish in the top 2. Most of them actually had Liverpool finishing as 4th. A lot of them had Liverpool finishing 3rd. Nobody had Liverpool finishing 1st. But now they are going back on their words, and Gary Neville said, if you said to me 2 or 3 weeks ago that Mane and Salah will go to the Africa Cup of Nations, get to the final, and then Liverpool will end up closing the gap to Man City, I would have said no, that's not going to happen because Man City have looked absolutely incredible, but we do have a title race. It's in Liverpool's favour now. If they come to the Etihad and win the game and do the rest that they need to do in the Premier League, then they can win the title. It's just a matter of who will drop fewer points between now and the Man City game, because if Liverpool beat Leeds United in midweek, then Liverpool just have a 3-point gap to Man City, and that's a very small gap. That's like 1 game, 1 Man City loss, and Liverpool are back in it. And if Liverpool beat Man City at the Etihad, then it's in Liverpool's hands, and that's the most important. Because before Man City lost to Tottenham in incredible circumstances, I was on holiday so I couldn't make a video about that. I would have loved to, but there was just no time. I was celebrating my birthday with my girlfriend and with her family as well, and I think that Man City losing to Tottenham in the 95th minute is the perfect storm for Liverpool, because that will definitely dent Man City's confidence, and also it will give Liverpool a much needed boost after, we signed Luis Diaz and he scored his first goal for Liverpool. We already were on a very, very high morale, but now we are absolutely flying, and I'm really, really expecting Liverpool to win every game between now and the Man City game. Yes, we have some tough fixtures, we have Arsenal away, Man United at home, but Liverpool on current form can beat anybody, absolutely anybody, and we can even go to the Etihad and beat Manchester City. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. If Thiago can stay fit, Liverpool have a great chance of winning the Premier League. I think he's that important to Liverpool's title hope. And this week is massive for Liverpool. We must beat Leeds, and then we have a big cup final on Sunday, Liverpool against Chelsea, and it's huge. We need to win the League Cup to boost morale even more, and winning a trophy during the season is always brilliant. So I'm really looking forward to already the League Cup final. And Garth Crooks, who very rarely praises Liverpool, the BBC pundit, said that Alisson's delivery to Mo Salah before Liverpool's second goal was absolutely breathtaking. I've seen Alisson do this sort of thing before, when he kicks the ball out of his hands and brilliantly finds the player he's looking for in a wonderful position, but then the player fails to finish the job. This time he found Salah, and the Egyptian king was equal to it, and this reminded me, this goal, of Alisson finding Mo Salah on the halfway line against Manchester United in the last minute, where Mo Salah took his shirt off. Alisson ran all the way throughout the whole page to knee slide in front of Salah, to absolute crazy celebrations before the cup, in front of the cup. That was just glorious against Man United as well. But that Norwich goal, the winner against Norwich, was very important as well. And also some Everton fans, what do you think about this? Some Everton fans saying, and some Everton fans said, I'm sorry, I'm not ashamed to say it, but if Man City lose tonight and Liverpool win on Wednesday, which they will, then I want Man City to beat Everton on Saturday. We wouldn't go down by losing to Man City. However, I can't bear Liverpool to win another title. So an Everton fan would rather his own team lose than to Liverpool win the title. That's absolutely scandalous in my opinion. But it's not a big surprise, because Everton have previously done that when Man City were in the title race ahead of Liverpool, and they just lied down and really they just gave the points to Man City at Goodison Park. But I don't think Frank Lampard would accept that. I think Frank Lampard will absolutely give everything to try and make Everton win against Manchester City. And it's pretty embarrassing living in the Everton fans' heads rent-free. But yeah, it's probably Everton, even if they tried their best, probably they will still lose to Manchester City. But I just wanted to share this with you guys, because I find this pretty embarrassing for the Everton fans. Of course, not all Everton fans are like this, but there are some absolute melts among every fan base, not just the Everton fan base. Of course, Liverpool have some absolute tools as fans as well, but this just was pretty funny to me and pretty outrageous as well. And Thomas Tuchel said, when he was asked how does he rate Chelsea's chances of catching Liverpool in the Premier League, he said, unfortunately we don't play Liverpool again in the league. I don't know the results, but they look strong. It is what it is. They got a huge player in winter to make their squad stronger, and it is how it is. But we will not give in. I will not tell you that it is impossible to catch Liverpool, but there's no other way than to improve our game and our style. Win our game after game, start winning consecutive games. There's no point in looking to Man City or Liverpool or looking behind. We have enough to deal with within ourselves, and enough to improve. From there we start. And yeah, that's the perfect mentality, and that's what Liverpool have been doing for years. Just concentrate on your own game, try to win every game possible, and then the rest will take care of itself. And Luis Diaz said on Instagram, very happy to score my first goal at my new home, and that's brilliant. And he said #Anfield, #You Never Walk Alone. Luis Diaz has made pretty much an almost perfect start as a new Liverpool player to his Anfield career, and let's hope he can keep injury-free and produce goals and assists for Liverpool. Also, Adebayo Akinfenwa, who is of course a Liverpool fan and also is one of the most famous lower league players, currently playing for Wycombe Wanderers in I think in the English League One. He said it's a hard one when you want to predict who will win the Premier League, He said, I'm going to say Liverpool will still win it. I'm going to go with my heart on this one. We are going to get many injured players back. We are going to win at Man City, and that's going to make the title race really interesting. I think Man City are a joke, but I've liked how we have kind of ground out results recently as well, and especially with during Africa Cup of Nations when our big hitters were away. So why not? I'm going to say we can catch Man City. And Akim Fabio also said, I've been very impressed with Liverpool when Mane, Salah and Keita were away at AFCON. I was worried, like all Liverpool fans, when we didn't beat Arsenal at home and couldn't break them down. You are thinking that the three big players will be a big loss, but from my experience of being in a changing room, I think the players would have turned around and said, look, we are bowlers and it's up to us to step up, and I think they have. The young bucks have come in. I think Jota has been a bad boy, big boy signing, so I've been impressed. I watched the Palace game the other day, and you know, for 30 minutes we were a blur, and then of course momentum changes and then we grind out the result, and I think you need to be able to do that. I think Naby Keita has been very unlucky. I think when he first came in, he had to acclimatize to the Premier League, and then I think he did and thought he was excellent, and then he got injured. It's been stop-start, but the ability is there. We have seen it when he played against Manchester United earlier this season. You can see he has got ability. I think our midfield trio is as important as our front three. I know our front three gets all the plaudits, and I get that and I see why, but I think the three in midfield allow our front three and also our fullbacks to do what they do, and I think Naby Keita plays a major part in that. And Harvey Elliott, Akim Fabio played against him in the championship, and he said, I couldn't get close to him, and I was watching him from the bench and he was running the show. I love the fact that you are seeing confidence from him as a player. You can see the senior boys there trust him, they are happy to give him the ball. You know, when things don't come off, he goes again. So listen, he's really one for the future, and he will be like another new signing with an injection of energy and pace. And Liverpool should send more players out on loan to the English Football League, the Championship and the lower leagues, because no under 23 game can emulate a Championship fixture or a League One fixture. You should go out and get experience. It's good for them to come up against somebody like me, so I can barge them in the back and hustle and tussle with them and making them strong for the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm a massive advocate for young bucks to go out and just learn. The under 23s is technical, but at the end of the day there's nothing really riding on it. No matter what level you are, 3 points is 3 points, so I think it should give you an extra drive and motivation, and I'm a massive advocate for that. I watched Kyle Gordon in the semi-final, and I think the biggest thing, like all the young players, is the confidence they have to go on the pitch and play. My strike partner at Wycombe is 20. I'm almost double his age, and I've got nothing but confidence when I play with him. I can give him my experience if he misses a chance, but I've got nothing but confidence when a young player feels that it makes them feel 7 feet tall, and that's what I get off these young bucks, as long as they keep their head down and know that the work has just begun. I think with the likes of Henderson, Robertson, Trent, Van Dijk, Klopp, they won't allow them to get complacent. I don't think the future is bright for Liverpool, and I just wanted to share this absolutely brilliant interview with Akim Fabio, because I think as a professional footballer but also as a Liverpool fan, he gives a unique insight into what he thinks about Liverpool's current crop of young players and also how Liverpool's season is going. So I think that he's a great character, and I wanted to share this interview with you guys. And that wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. A brand new Liverpool Career Mode episode is dropping later today, so stay tuned. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Good night.